very proud to have him here with us today.
It's a great pleasure to me, my friends. Thank you very much for the invitation, and hello, everybody.
The amateurs fight it out here in the front class final today. How do you rate today's competition, Colin?
Well, we've seen some surprisingly good performances, Mark, so I'm sure we'll get our money's worth again today.
Qualification can be tricky. A number of favorites have tripped up here by taking too great a risk. But really, it should be straightforward. The best 50 skiers out of 72 qualify. After the competition, it's me who must fly. I have a date.
Oh, give me a break. You never stop those puns, do you?
Yes, that's how a landing should look like. There wasn't much wrong with it, was it, Colin?
No, you can be satisfied with that one. The skis were parallel. You didn't dig into the snow. That was good.
The wind isn't perfect today, is it, Colin?
Oh, well, not really, but there's a slight crosswind, you know. I don't think that's a problem, though, Mark.
Nice take-up from the jump table. He initiated the extension of the body at the right moment. Now let's see the distance he makes.
Oh, that'll be interesting to see.
Well, the score for his posture during the flight and on landing doesn't exactly take your breath away, but
Not really.
he has to be content with it. It's okay like that.
Yeah, absolutely, Mark. His performance doesn't deserve any better.
You talked about the jump as a filigree system, Colin. What role does the material play?
Well, naturally, it's absolutely crucial. For example, if your angle of attack is not perfect, or even the wax mixture, that can spoil the whole season.
Oh, that's agonizing. It looked as if he had brake wax on his skis. He developed much too little speed on the inrun for a decent takeoff.
Brake wax, that's a good one. I'll have to remember that.
There's a slight mist, but visibility is still very good. Colin, do you have any idea how he can get into the top group next time?
Yes, he absolutely needs to improve his posture, there's no doubt about that. He can only fly far if his body offers enough surface for the air to carry him. But that wasn't the case in this.
The ski jump in Bischofshofen is the biggest hill in the world that's covered with mats. Oh no, obviously his skis weren't waxed properly. Much too slow on the inrun. That's not enough for a decent distance.
No, he'll be unhappy about that.
Visibility is poor now because of the heavy snowfall.
Well, Mark, this is real hell for a skier. He'll be half blind on his takeoff.
The excitement before the start. This Austrian skier's pulse is beginning to race. We have talked about this several times. Ski jumping is a sport full of imponderables, even mysteries.
Well, that makes it so interesting. You can never be sure what will happen. A psychological problem for us athletes. One moment you're at the top, the next you're down.
It's in the nature of it, isn't it?
Yeah, so to speak.
No way! That wasn't a jump. It was more of a hop. Bad distance. That's the end of the competition for him today.
Yeah, it's all over for him.
Let's hope that the slight crosswind won't put the skiers off. Well, that's a score he can be satisfied with today. The judges didn't evaluate his performance too highly, but not too badly either.
No, that's fair enough.
I think it's okay. Now tell us, Colin, why aren't you entering any important competitions this year?
Well, actually, it's a little embarrassing. But the reason is my right ankle's injured.
So what's embarrassing about that? Did it happen in training?
No, that's the point. I recently bought a house in the south of England, you know, and side is a bit of a slope.
So you practiced the right posture for takeoff and then...
No, Mark, I was mowing the lawn.
I don't get it.
Yeah, so, listen, while I'm mowing, I see a stone, and I can't simply mow it over, so I put the lawnmower aside to clear away the stone. But suddenly the thing starts moving.
The stone?
No.
This beautiful ski jump, located in the heart of the state of Salzburg, is today's venue.
Its chief characteristic is the counterslope that serves as a run-out.
Oh, not cool. That's tragic. Starting with skis that are not waxed properly. No speed, no distance. Forget it.
Well, I'd tell the waxer to take a long walk off a short pier.
So would I. Yes, right point for takeoff. Well done.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
What do you think, Colin? Can he win the competition?
Yes, if he does another of those outstanding performances, there's virtually no one to beat him. He's in excellent shape, and of course, he's self-confident enough in his own performance. I'm sure we'll hear from him when it comes to the title fight.
So why was it that he didn't take off properly, Colin? Actually, his speed was perfect. What is he doing there? That will make a good score. What do you think, Colin?
Well, that's true, I'm afraid. But he didn't have any choice. If he hadn't propped himself up, he would probably have fallen. So he chose the lesser of the two evils.
I think this is worth having a second look.
Yes, Mark, I think that a closer analysis is always worthwhile.
Look at this. A very nice takeoff. Maybe he didn't exactly find the best point, but this is worthy of a good distance.
Yes, absolutely, that's for sure.
A deep breath for all those who are qualified. That's the 50 best jumpers of the day.
Yes, Mark, and I can see some surprises here. Can't wait to see who will win the competition in the end. Did you notice what effect the wrong wax can have on the skiers? He came down the run like a lame duck.
And now for the score. Well, that's okay, I'd say. Not exceedingly good, but not bad either, just like his performance. Average. Visibility might be better, but the fog is not thick enough to cause serious problems to the skiers. His takeoff training seems to have paid off. No problems on the jump table. Not too early, not too late. That was perfect.
Yeah, that was great.
His performance today is not a surprise. It's neither better nor worse than the last time. He's just plugging along at the same level.
Chugging, even.
Whoops! What's that? Did he have any wax under his skis, Colin?
I don't think so. He was too slow. He was much too slow. They could never have been a good jump back.
Let's hope that the heavy snowfall won't harm anyone.
Well, Mark, there's always a certain risk if you start under conditions like this, you know.
Yeah, that's true. His fans at home can relax and lean back now. Everyone can be happy with the score. He's well placed in terms of distance as well as style score. Good. Well, you can be sure that he'll go to bed happy tonight. He made the most of his capabilities today. That was a decent performance and a good result for him. Well, the distance is pretty okay, but if he wants to play in the top group, he'll have to practice a lot yet. At least if you take this jump as typical.
Yeah, if you can.
At first, ski jumping was a sport for amateurs. Commercialization only started in the 70s. From then on, the competitions were shown on TV so that people all over the world could watch them. It was about the same period that the number of professional jumpers increased significantly. The style score for the flight must be good if you want to get a good overall result. But for him, it didn't work out today. His hard work has paid off. The good posture in flight and landing is awarded a good score by the judges. Very nice.
Lovely.
There's some crosswind at the moment, but it shouldn't be a problem. However, the skiers will have to adjust to the weather conditions.
Did you notice what effect the wrong wax can have on the skiers? He came down the run like a lame duck.
Today, he's consolidated his performance with another good jump.
Yeah, excellent.
Bischofshofen is a town full of traditions, but it also likes to emphasize its modernity. You can tell by looking at its lavishly modernized stadium.
Yeah, it's a fabulous place. Great building.
Did you see that, Colin? Where did that guy learn ski jump? They never taught him takeoff and training, it seems. How can it be someone like him starts with a big stars? Ridiculous.
Well, I think his thoughts were apparently somewhere else. Totally screwed up the takeoff. Absolutely.
Oh, not cool. That's tragic. Starting with skis that are not waxed properly. No speed, no distance. Forget it.
Well, I'd tell the waxer to take a long walk off a short pier.
So would I. He's one of the outstanding jumpers this season, and he's rightly at the top. His form peaks at the right moment. Many of his colleagues could still learn from him. He's a pro, absolutely concentrated in training and competition, the winning type. Yes, that was good. He found the right point for takeoff and did it properly. All that's required for a long flight. Let's have a closer look at this jump in the replay.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see that.
Yeah. It is not quite Thomas Morgenstern up there, waiting for the green light. However, it is one of the best skiers in the Austrian camp. Oh, that's agonizing. It looked as if he had brake wax on his skis. He developed much too little speed on the in-run for a decent takeoff.
Brake wax, that's a good one. I have to remember that.
The fog shouldn't annoy the skiers, as visibility is still relatively good. Colin, look at this score. Is that okay?
Oh, yes, Mark. He jumped well with a good posture and landing, so he got good points. The few points deducted, well, they're understandable, really.
For all those who are not yet experts in ski jumping, I'd like to explain the point about hill size again. In the early days, the ski jumps were giving a so-called K point, which means critical or calculation point. But as this point doesn't tell much about the actual size of the ski jump, the term hill size was introduced in 2004. But the distance points are still calculated in comparison to the K point.
Wow, I could listen to you for hours, Mark.
Thank you, Colin.
You're welcome.
He ends his jump with an okay landing. I can't see any reason for a big point deduction. That was neat, wasn't it, Colin?
Yes, it wasn't outstanding, but I'm always relieved when I land safely.
If it goes on like this, we'll all get snowed up. I wonder what the skiers are thinking. In any case, the weather conditions are anything but perfect. Streaming? Take off! Take off! How can they allow someone like him on a ski jump? Fortunately, there's a rescue service involved. Otherwise, it would be far too dangerous. Oh no, obviously his skis weren't waxed properly. Much too slow on the inline. That's not enough for a decent distance.
No, he'll be unhappy about that.
The result is better than anything I have ever seen before, so he makes a great stride forward and leaves a good number of rivals behind him. Where did this performance come from?
Well, I suppose it's due to his continual training, which gives him...
What's going on down there? I can't see anything!
Listen, I'll go and have a look. You won't believe me!
What's up?
A cow wandered onto the ice skating rink.
That's unbelievable! Is it true?
Yeah. I always like the natural stands here.
Yeah, they're getting rare nowadays.
No, unfortunately, no.
Whoops! What's that? Did he have any wax under his skis, Colin?
I don't think so. He was too slow. He was much too slow. They could never have been a good jump that.
That obviously was a jump of a scaredy cat. I think I need to say things clearly in this case.
Scaredy cat?
Scaredy cat.
Oh, no, Mark.
A coward.
No, he's not a coward. I know him pretty well. The jump simply didn't work out. But he can improve on it, that's for sure.
Oh no, obviously his skis weren't waxed properly. Much too slow on the inline. That's not enough for a decent distance.
No, he'll be unhappy about that.
The windsock indicates a slight upwind, so the weather conditions are near to perfect for good distances. There's not much to grumble at. A good score for his jump, but still capable of improvement.
Yeah, he can do a lot better than that.
Wow, that was an exciting competition today, don't you think, Colin?
Yeah, well, now we can take a deep breath and look forward to the final decisive round. The best 30 skiers are still in there, and for the other 20, their working day is already over.
Well, the score is just a little above average, but it's hard work to get there too. For him, it was a good day, I think.
Well, I agree with you, Matt. He's shown what he's capable of at the moment, and that's not too bad at all.
The skiers will be able to handle that bit. Bischofshofen is a town full of tradition, but it also likes to emphasize its modernity. You can tell by looking at its lavishly modernized stadium.
Yes, fabulous place. Great building.
Let's take the time to look at the replay. So this is an overview of the final ranking, ladies and gentlemen. It's been an exciting competition today, and that's how we like it. So see you next time. It's goodbye from Mark Rafferty.
And from me, Colin Phillips, thanks and goodbye.
Bye.